Good evening, everybody. This is Pahadi David. In on the border of Almora and Bageshwar districts, Uttarakhand. Yo, Central Himalayas, Northern India. How are you? How's everybody tonight? Fine? Welcome back. We do this YouTube live stream Monday to Saturdays, not Sundays. Sundays I have a night off. Please let me have a night off. Yeah. And Monday to Saturdays, local Central Himalayan time, 6:30 p.m. to about 11:30 p.m. I just have a supper break at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Hello, CJ. How are you? Namaste. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back. Shinchan. Namaste. Thank you, Shinchan. Pat McClenaghan. Wow, 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 wow. Queen of Queensland. Wow, wow, wow. How are you, Pat? I just got your last message. Thanks for that. Yes. Let's see what happens. And thanks for that again, Pat, for keeping me in touch and pushing me along with that. That's great. Himanshu, you were just remembering me, were you? That's good. It must be 6:30, young Nan Cud. Nan Cud, that's your family name, is it? Oh, good, good, good. Now, don't worry about my voice. It sounds like an old dog barking. Yeah, I know it sounds like an old dog barking, but actually, it's better than it was about a week ago. So please don't worry. And yes, Pat, I will try my best. Don't worry about it. Yes, yes. Connecting with MyGov. Simply, I've had experience with that before. It takes a little time to get in there and get set up, but that's the portal, MyGov. That's right. Yes. CJ, no, I won't be purchasing a new phone. Apparently, about April 20, a brother of a previous student of mine and his friend, they liked my English teaching a few years ago. It helped them, and so their brother, who's into the business of IT and all that stuff, he's going to get me a new phone. Apparently, about April 20. Yeah, not a sophisticated one, not an expensive one, and that I can manage well. You know. Shinchan, do I take energy boosters? Do I need one? Without Ayurvedic supplements, I wouldn't be here sitting here in front of you. I would not be sitting here with my rough old voice, my current rough old voice, and white hair. I would not be sitting here without the supplements. Yeah, I'm quite active, not too bad. Physically, I'm not as active as I used to be. I used to have a daily walk every day almost. But mentally, still not too bad, Shinchan. 44 are watching at this time after 5 minutes. Wow. I must be doing something right. But like I always say, I can sit here and talk with you. I can do a couple of dances, song routines, monkey dances, and things like that. But there's a limit to that, and so much of so much of the success of this live stream is that people stay with me for some time. You know, watching hours, right? Watching hours. We're still working up to 4,000 the magic 4,000 mark of watching hours. The time you lovely people watch me, you see, and that you contribute, you see, contribute, send some interesting messages, open up some different topics, any topic. We can talk on any subject. Yeah, really any subject. And I mean any subject. We and you, I hope we're not afraid to talk on any subject. This is India. This is the biggest democracy on the planet. That's right. And so don't be afraid. And if you're not using your real name, hi Pat, how are you going? Having some cocoa or Horlicks or something like that, and some hot toast. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, if you're not using your real name, then you can say anything you like. Anything, all right? If you're not showing your real name on the screen there, wow, hey. Sometimes I was thinking I would like to use another name, a nickname, alias, 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 another name, but of course it's not possible, you know? Well, Truth, welcome back. Thanks very, very much for coming back. And half rim frame glasses, yeah, half rim, which is best for bifocals, yes. I've been using those for about a year. I just got a new pair, Truth Unlimited, Truth Unfiltered. I like that name. And bifocals, especially really only for one use. When I've got the mobile in front of me, not 20 inches, no, about 15 inches in front of my face. Perfect. Himanshu, now that astrologer, look at my, that, I'm not, I mean, maybe he's going to go broke, you know, from being exposed on this live stream. Maybe he's going to go broke. What do you say in Hindi? Kangal ho jayega? It's a very strong word, especially when used in Hindi. It's a very strong word, like probably we would say in English, destitute. Now, I did get some, look at my smile. Yeah, Pat, I know you're laughing too, you know. It was different, very different live stream the other night with the astrologer. Yeah, very different from yesterday's first installment, wasn't it? That was boring. Did you see me nodding off? You know, but this new film is taking a lot of viewers away from me, and I'm not happy about it. This could go on for months and months. Durandar, eh? It could go on for months and months. So please, you lovely people, there may only be 44 or 47 at the moment. Please stay with me. Please don't go to see that film. Okay? Oh, yeah. Anyhow, as I was saying about the astrologer, Himanshu, I think he was in between two places there. He wanted to come back to this live stream and try and clear up our misunderstandings about him. Yeah, he wanted to try, he's thinking about that. Yeah, but at the same time, he never wanted to show his face on this live stream again. Even using another ID, we would get a what I'm saying, we get a smell from, even if he used an ID, we would get a smell from that, right? We would get a smell from it. Anyhow, good luck to him, and I hope that he doesn't go. I won't say his name. What was it? Universal Vibes, Om Tat Sat. I will never say it again after this. Universal Vibes, Om Tat Sat. I hope he doesn't go Kangal, because that's not my point. You know, everybody needs makan roti, okay? Yeah, bread and butter. But it's interesting, yeah. That was one of the highlights of my 4 months of live streaming. That one of the highlights. So we hope, Himanshu and other people, we hope that many other incidents happen like that. Um, we could perhaps, I mean, of course, in this world, most lawyers, I'm talking in English, lawyers, advocates, wakil, I didn't say liars. No, I didn't say liars. Most lawyers on this planet are very, very honest people, very honest people. But if, for example, one lawyer who may be a liar came onto this live stream, perhaps the same thing could happen, Himanshu, eh? Or somebody selling imitation ghee, butter oil, and they wanted to sell me 600 kilograms of imitation ghee, and we exposed them. Um, is there any facility on this live stream that somebody can send me through the screen? No, I'm serious about this. I'm serious. Is there any facility about imitation ghee that, with the technology today, I mean, almost now you can cook an omelette on your mobile, can't you? Almost. Is there any facility where, if someone wanted to sell me 600 kilograms of fresh village ghee, could I have a little test of that, a little taste of that through the screen, just to expose? Anyhow, look, the possibilities are endless. Are you still awake, Pat? The night is still young. Please don't go to sleep yet in Queensland, Australia. And the possibility, maybe there might come onto here some very, very greedy, corrupt imitation real estate salesman. He sells land, right? And he's trying to sell me 500 nalis of prime real estate in Nainital, very cheap, only 62,000, 62,000 lakh rupees, one nali or something. We could expose him very nicely. But I need your help, please. And seriously, also, yeah, I wasn't being serious. Depending on the content that you viewers send to me, then we can have more and more interesting live streams. If you don't say much, you're passive, maybe hiding behind a YouTube ID, which send more interesting content, interesting messages, open up new subjects, interplanetary travel to Mars, um, the social life of the South African trotting duck. What I said was the social life of the South African trotting duck. Yeah, I know you're not quite sure what I mean there, but I'm not sure either. So send more interesting content and questions and texts to me, and we can really have some really rocking and rolling live streams. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Now I'm going to look at some of your, I'm scrolling from the top down. Okay. All right. Shinchan, I take every day 1 or 2 capsules of, you've seen it maybe on my video, on my blog sometimes. The very great all Indian original one. Shilajit with 30 added Ayurvedic compounds. It's called Energic 31 in a red plastic container. I'm not getting paid for doing this ad. It's not an ad. It's just that some people do need this, and it gives a good hormone boost. Hormone boost. Not for a particular reason that you may be thinking about. No, 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 no. Shilajit, hey, babri bab. Hey, mera morasura. No, 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 no. General energy boost in the mind and body, And and this is just what I take as an old vegetarian, Shakahari. I take every second day, no more than every second day, a normal dose of zinc. In Hindi, Jasta, zinc. And it's got vitamin B in it. The common, well-known, trusted, original medicine. नहीं तो ये हिंदुस्तान है, ये दक्षिण एशिया है, नकली माल, असली माल. And it's called zinc with vitamin B. Beccoshul, everybody knows Beccoshul's in the foil. Beccoshul's Z. Beccoshul's Z is with zinc added, right? And I take one or two other things just to help the digestion. Ayurvedic, a little bit of a liver booster at 76. Let me take a liver booster at 76. A medium amount, not too much. And one or two other things. They're the main things I take. You know? Oh. And as a vegetarian, living continuously up at 6,000 feet to keep the blood strong, I take iron. I take iron. The brand is called, and it's an original one, क्योंकि दक्षिण एशिया में कुछ है नकली माल और असली माल थोड़ा सा है. Big business, hey, shabash. Anyhow, look, and that iron booster every 2 times a week, in the winter time 3 times a week, and that iron booster with folic acid is called Ruby Red, Rubired, Rubired, a very powerful energy booster from iron, which many vegetarians need, especially which type of vegetarian needs iron regularly, 2 or 3 times a week maximum. Take it before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Never take iron at night, too heavy in the stomach. And who especially needs iron? Vegetarians, and more especially females between the ages of about 14 to 46. Why do female vegetarians need iron between the ages of 14 to 46? Because of menstruation, monthly periods, blood loss, especially female vegetarians, and especially hardworking female vegetarians still menstruating every month, and Pahadi vegetarian female, right? Anyhow, now let's get into the messages here. All right. If I take 5 or 7.5 minutes to read your message, please excuse me, but I respond to every message on this screen, every message. Every person is valuable to me, not just for 4,000 watching hours of live streaming, just because of beautiful, nice human contact. And I've made a couple of very good friends also on live streaming since 4 months. Every message from you is personal, and I give you a personal, individual response, okay? If you're in a hurry to get an answer, go to another live stream, okay? And lastly, excuse me, please, anybody about any other thing, explaining some problems in the English language, just to talk together personally, YouTube messaging. Since 1 month, YouTube messaging, texting, now has a new facility, 1/2 minute voice messages. Boom, boom. Hey, wah, gajab ho gaya. Yeah, Himanshu, that is one of my most favorite songs of all time on any music genre. Okay? Ain't Talking. Look on the screen, you people, near the top of the screen. Ain't Talking. Just Walking. It's called Ain't Talking. Bob Dylan. Wow. And if you're still learning English, you may be able to find the YouTube music video of Ain't Talking by Bob Dylan, who came from another planet, definitely a long distance from planet Earth. No, I'm serious, he did. Yeah. Oof. Look for that Same music video with captions, okay, in English. CJ Singer. I had today, look at me today, power booster on top of the Shilajit, Milajit, zinc and hink. God ki dal, God ki dal, lat patwala kahalo aj, lat patwala. Now, if you don't speak Kumani language and you think that I come from another planet, maybe I do. Maybe I do. No, I'm serious. Look at my eyes. 100% serious. God ki dal, the mountain king, kidney booster. Removes kidney stones this big from the kidneys. No, actually, that's not quite true. But if the kidney stones are small, it may help to remove them. Yeah, like blasting, you know. And I had some lovely, lovely gobi sag, a little bit dry walla, and I had 7 or 8 this size multi-grain paratha, multi-grain fried bread. Today there was no मूली आज कच्चा मूली नहीं था लेकिन कल आएगा जरूर आएगा fresh white radish salad one. Yeah, that's right. All right, now innovative mind. Thanks for coming back, innovative minds. A stitch in time saves 9. Excuse me, a small spelling mistake. I know I do talk about myself a lot on this channel, but people want to know, who is Pahadi David, Baharki David? Who is he? What's in his mind and heart? And so sometimes I talk about myself, but in my older age, my ego is just this size these days. The ego is only this size. So it's not the ego speaking, it's more that just to tell you something about myself like that, you know. I'm trying not to move, Pat. I'm trying not to move the head, but sometimes the Indian head nod comes into it, and you know, I'm 75% mountain Indian now, and I just can't control it, you know. So innovative. What I wanted to say was, I was spelling champion in school, primary and secondary, never defeated. And so don't mind innovative. Stitch has a second T in it. STITCH, Stitch. Himanshu, I can't boycott Duranda. They were very, very, very good to our channel here early on here. Look, everybody, everybody's saying that Duranda is a very great film. It has some violence in it, 1 and 2, but these days society is violent in some countries. And please go along and see Duranda. Go along and see it. You won't be disappointed, okay? Pat McClanahan. The night is still young, Pat. Are the night's still young, Pat. Okay, so Abhishek, thank you, Abhishek, for coming back. This might be a bit of a rock and roll night tonight. Plenty of people are coming. Plenty of people are coming. Kshitij Gupta. My brother saw the movie. Your brother saw it. Well, you can trust your brother. Huh? And he said there's not anything related against religion to it. Why would there be? Why would there be? It was made in India, one of the most accepting cultures on the planet. Look, no culture is perfect. You look at the huge mega population in India. Is it surprising that sometimes there are social disagreements, social conflict, interracial conflicts? Eh? Is it surprising that in a population of about 1.45 billion people, there are sometimes disagreements between different factions? Of course there are, and there always will be. Right. But that's only my personal opinion of living half of my life in India and Nepal. I mean, what do I know, you know? Hey, what do I know? Himanshu, David, excuse me, Ja Master. What are you guys discussing about? Oh, I'm sorry if you don't speak Kumani language. It's one of the sweetest languages on the planet. I love it. I love it. Himanshu, what do you mean by Shilajit is overgeneralized? What do you mean by that? Where is my great friend today? Pat, can you please help me? 2 minutes work for you only in capital letters. My unofficial secretary and backup hasn't come onto the program yet. Pat, are you still there? David comes from England, full stop. David is an Australian citizen. David has lived in India and Nepal half of his life. If you're still there, Pat, would you do that? Please just type it in. I'll pin message it onto the bottom of the screen, you see. David comes from England, full stop, capital letters. David is an Australian citizen, full stop. And David has lived half of his lifetime in India and Nepal. If you could, please. Or anybody else. Which one are you asking me to sing, Pat? Real me, originally from England, but. I have birth connection with Britain and the British Empire, definite birth connection, but the British left Bharat in 1947. I was born in 1949, honestly. I can show you my birth certificate, okay? And I lived in Australia continuously till 23, and that's basically my background, you know? Kshitij Gupta, yes, quality content, heart sign, yes. The more you send interesting texts which open the door to very interesting subjects, any subject. We talk about everything on this live stream, everything. We are not afraid to talk about any subject, all right? But sometimes we must be careful with our language, how we express ourselves, you know? Kshitij, GOAT. Who's that, Messi and Ronaldo? Pat wants me to sing any song by the look of it, any song. Excuse me, my voice, but it's much better now. Bajmuruli tulo tul, Bajmuruli tulo tul, Bala hero ujao hego. Play a big flute, play a big flute, play a big flute. Oh, that's great. The sun is rising. Gori tera gombara pyara, मैं तो गया मारा आके यहाँ रे ऐसा कहाँ रे. Hey Pat, my old friend in Australia, are you starting to learn Hindi and Kumani languages? Hey? Start to learn Hindi and Kumani, and there are only 7,000 more languages to learn on the planet. It just means, Gauri, your village is full of love. I want to stay here forever. Iron bowls. I'm saying that very, very carefully. I'm a master in English. I definitely must not make any sort of suggestive comment or mistake in speaking on this public channel, okay? Iron, Bolls. Nice name. Nice name. Where are you from? Are you a permanent citizen of South Asia, Iron, Bolls? Or do you come from outside the Indian subcontinent? You're still very much accepted. Thank you. And thanks, I and BOLLS. This is David, 33% England, 33% Australia, and 34% Mountain Indian. No, not from the American Indian side, Himalayan Indian. Right. Yeah, watch some American movies. Eat. All right, you eat. You eat and I'll watch you, okay? Kashitage. You are a big foodie, sir. I think like me, as I feel very, very happy hearing about and eating new dishes. All right, Kashitage. Slowly, slowly, we can open up the door to very, very interesting. Because you're also Pahari, right? We can talk about Batkar Dubuk, Popatol, Popatol. Do they call it Popatol in your village? Mungori, Mungori Bhat, Gadari Gaba, and many, many other delicious vegetarian dishes. Yeah. Now, Kashitage, don't mind. If I see a spelling mistake, I must jump on it immediately. Kashitage, don't take it personally, okay? Now, you wrote here, it's a little bit funny also, yeah? But my Hindi is far from perfect. Kashitage, not mule, not M-U-L-E, not mule with paratha, mixed pickle and chole ki sabji. Mooli, mooli. Now, in my perfected phonetic system, when writing words, perhaps foreign words, write mooli like this, and everybody will understand. Even people in Iceland, Afghanistan, East Timor. East Timor? You still don't know where East Timor is. All right, look, I'll tell you in 5 minutes, okay? It's an independent country since about 30 years. Spell Mooli like this, Kashitage. M-U-U-L-E-E. M-U-U-L-E-E. Mooli. You can't go wrong, okay? Vivek, thanks, Vivek. I think you better start learning some language, man. If you want to survive happily on this live stream, Vivek, you better start learning some Kumani language, okay? If you buy some land up here. Listen, Vivek, anybody and everybody, and this is serious, is anybody here from the Uttarakhand area who has some spare land in a nice area in front of the Himalayas, in front of the snow peaks on a clear day? Is there anybody here who wants to sell some land big enough for Vivek Deswal from Gurugram, build a house there in his retirement? I know Vivek only since about 1 month, but I feel he's a very great character, and he's a doctor, and he wants to buy enough land to build a nice house in Uttarakhand, not in too remote an area and not in a big city. Am I right, Vivek? Correct me. He wants to buy some land, and you can now contact Vivek here on this screen to tell him your name, where you live. You could set up more personal one-to-one communication by WhatsApp, whatever. Yeah, seriously. Kashitage. I also like a Bengali delicacy, luchi and chola dal with some kasundi. Well, all Bengali words. Kashitage, please tell me in my mother language, what is luchi? What is chola dal? Chola dal maybe means some cholaiki dal. And kasundi, hey, papri bab. Vivek. Vivek Deswal is asking, what makes David angry? I never get angry on YouTube. Don't you ever say that again, okay? I don't want to hear such language. I never, 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 never get angry on YouTube. Hey? Hey? It may happen once every 6 months. Gagan Muna, Gagan Gagan, Agil Hafta Mero Lagan. But maybe you're not Kumani. It's the first time on my live stream. You are like white gold. Your ID name is like white gold in front of my eyes. Gagan Muna. Please, please subscribe. Please, I beg you. And no, I'm not begging actually, but you know what I mean here, half begging. And please, Gagan Muna ji, aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Hindi samjhe? Wow, wow, wow. And please, Gagan, seriously, we've only known each other for 2 minutes, but I would greatly appreciate if you could send urgent messages to all of your social circle to at least have a look at Pahadi David's YouTube. No, it's not Pahari Mountain David. And maybe in my wildest dreams, every one of your social circle would subscribe. All right, Gagan, please reply to that. Okay, I love you. Amit. Namaste, Amit. Namaste. Mera Nepali kura ali ali cho Nepali. Ali cho. 50%. Bistari, bistari. Bistari, bistari, Hajur. Oh, Amitju. Excuse me, you other viewers. Amitju, aaj ki khayo bhayo aaj? Amit, ki khayo bhayo? Jawab dinus, Hajur. Hey, koto ko diro khayo? Farsiko Munto. Farsiko Muntakayo. Ay, gaja, wow, 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 wow. Batamas Kodal. Now, when I'm trying to speak Nepali, and I say Batamas Kodal, people think I'm trying to say Batamas Kodal, but it's not Batamas, Batamas, soya beans. Yo, hi. All right, Brahmachari. Brahmachari Shashank. Wow. Kab tak rahega Brahmachari Shashank ji? Kab tak rahoge Brahmachari jaisa? Majak mat karo yaar. Namaste Shashank ji. Is it the first time on the live stream? Second time? Did you come before 2.5 times? I'm not sure. Let me know. Thank you, Shashank. Thank you. That's it. Thanks, Pat. That's great. Great. And of course, because you're now Dinky Die Aussie, Pat, my previous workmate from 53 years ago. Oh, Dinky Die Aussie. There are no spelling mistakes in it. Hey, beautiful. That's fantastic. Thank you. Kashitij, you know I like to learn new words in new languages. I'm familiar a little bit or something. I have some knowledge of some words or medium amount of words, or I can speak and listen okay in about 8 or 9 languages. But I'm not a genius. Actually, in school I wasn't so clever, you know. But because there are about 7,000 languages on the planet, so I still have a long way to go. Now, Kashitij Gupta. Maybe you're right, maybe not. David, yes, Mungori Bhat. Mungori means monkey dal ki bori. In this part of the monkey dal, make little balls from mung or mung, excuse me. In Hindi, monkey dal, and Pahari monkey dal. Yellow walla, green walla. Make little balls like that, and you eat with your rice. That's Mungori Bhat. Your Bihari name, Mula, does Mula mean monkey dal or does Mula mean mooli? Salad ki mooli, sabji wala mooli, kacha mooli. Oh, Pat McClenahan, please. Did I message you the other day? Please, please, please. Oof. Please listen to Ain't Talking. I'll explain that name to other people. AINT. A-I-N-T. Talking. Bob Dylan, B-O-B-D-Y-L-A-N. One of the greatest, most beautiful, heart-tearing songs ever written. Two versions, one without the film video backup, all right? The other one with it. Are kashitic, mule, this is an English word on the screen, M-A-U-L-E, mule means donkey. As far as I know, donkey and mule are the same animal, sort of like half horse, you know? Bobby Niha, namaste, Baba. Namaste, Bobby, excuse me, Bobby Niha. Thank you, aapke seho, so ठीक-ठाक hai. Bobby, aapka atta-patta ka naam kaha hai? Or, Bobby, it may be your first time on live stream, is it? Okay, Pat, I won't shake the selfie stick. And please, Bobby, please, everybody, like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, yes? Deep Rawat. Namaste, Deep, if it's your first time. Big welcome to you, Deepu. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek-thaak hai? Shabash. Main Korsani, Uttarakhand, India. Fried bread and dal, beautiful, just with oil even. Oil. Mustaki. Salam, and namaste to you, Mustaki. Thanks for coming back. Mustaki, please, so much depends on you viewers, you messengers, sending me interesting comments, interesting messages, starting a new subject. We talk on anything on the planet. We talk on any subject, but sometimes we must be careful with how we speak, right? I must be careful also. So if you people can send more interesting messages, then this live stream will again be more and more interesting, okay? Mustaq Kimps, Kashitij. Just wait 5 minutes and I will answer your text personally. Just give me 5 or 6 minutes. Thank you. Kashitij. Basically, maida ki puri. I never eat maida. I don't eat maida, but it's very tasty. Maida ki puri and chola. Kasundi. Kasundi is made from ground mustard seeds, green chili, a very tangy sauce. Tangy. I forget my English language sometimes. Tangy or tangy? Tangy, I think. So tasty, we mostly eat it with fried stuff. Beautiful. Lonely Girl. Welcome back again, Lonely Girl. Welcome back again. Thank you. Where is your location? Please tell me. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. I will love you forever. Really? Bobby Neha. Yes. Where's your home, Bobby, in Uttarakhand? Where is your home? Please tell us. I'm coming and going to Uttarakhand and Nepal, especially the Himalayas, since about 49 years. I'm now 76, Bobby, and I have lived in the Himalayas half of my life, coming and going from Australia. Yes, Pat. Well, when we eat this gohot ki dal, which has no fixed English name, you wouldn't recognize, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it there in Australia, but it's a very powerful, very powerful. A little bit full of uric acid, but um, um, it's grown all the way through the Himalayas. It's like a tear shape. You've got 2 or 3 types. The classic one, grown up here in the mountains, is medium brown color with little black dots on it. It's called Gahot. Sometimes they call Got, G-O-T-T, G-A-H-O-T-T. Nepal, similar name. and it's a very, very powerful dal, and it it gives a huge protein boost. It's really concentrated protein, first class protein, and it's very, very popular here in the winter season, Pat, because it creates a lot of heat in the body. Gohot ki dal. You Pahari people know it very well, and but I'm just telling other people about it. You Pahari people, other people don't know about it. They don't know about it, and creates a lot of heat. Secondly, a lot of heat, right? And Pat, you can also eat it up here in the mountains, even in summertime, cooking it in a different way, which takes a lot of the heat out of it. And how's that? In, if you cook just the straight gohot bean in a bean soup, nice and juicy, walla, right? If you cook it like that, the whole bean, it retains a lot of its heat. If halfway through cooking it, you take it out with a strainer, put it on the stone and grind it up finely, that removes a lot of the heat. So even in summertime, especially up in the hills here, you can enjoy that even in summertime to enjoy the great, great energy boost from it. And thirdly, Pat, it definitely is a huge kidney booster, a kidney booster. It flushes the kidneys out, especially when cooked in its whole form, the heat, and can even remove small, small kidney stones. It can. But when the kidney stones develop bigger, no. Lonely girl, lonely girl. David, where is your family? Lonely girl, I don't have any immediate family and marriage. I'm not allowed to talk too much about the sacred, holy tradition of marriage. And it is holy and sacred, pavitra in South Asia. I'm not allowed to talk too much about it now. But I never got married, lonely girl. Whew. Oh, that was easy. That was really easy. Because I'm an old traveler, lonely girl. So, did I say lonely traveler or old traveler? Senior traveler. So, with the family, it would have been difficult. My immediate family are all up in heaven, lonely girl. Mother, father, Miramora Sharabi Bab, my stepfather, two sisters are all up in heaven since a long time before. Patelji, namaste, namaste. Is it your first time, Patelji, on my live stream? Namaste to you. Kya hal hai? Aapka atta patta kahan hai? आज क्या खाया है? यदि आपकी शादी हो गई तो बाल बच्चे कितने हैं? Nan nan ya tul tul. Shabash. Thakur, namaste, Thakur. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Okay, Kshitij Gupta. Yeah, after your exams, please come back. You are one of our beautiful, regular, knowledgeable viewers, really. Imperial of Valhalla. Imperial of Valhalla. Wow. Valhalla, is that an old Norse, Northern European Viking story? Oh, so I said lonely traveler, did I? Did I say lonely traveler? Ooh, ooh. Please, no more messages on that subject, okay? Pat, are you still awake there? Good, good. Now, any more messages, please? Just let me get a drink of hot water, okay? Wow. Yeah, that in some languages we know, Pat, in many languages around the world, they have favorite words in their languages, right? Which are sometimes those words in the languages are only found in those languages alone, right? But then in any case, there's sometimes food and drink words or words expressing emotions or words like that. And the people love those words very, very much. And in this case, the same. As I said, that dal, any big beans, basically, they're half cooked, Pat, in Australia, half cooked. Take them out of the pressure cooker, put them in the streamer, the water out, and grind them up for a couple of minutes. As I said, now that word in Kumaoni language is called dubuk, dubuk. And when you say dubuk, people love to hear the word. They love to talk about dubuk because it's a staple diet of theirs. The soybean one also, black and white mountain soybeans. And so dubuk is one of the most favorite words used in the Kumaoni mountain language, right? When you say dubuk, especially when they hear I can't say foreigner, when they say the not born here traveller and resident say dubuk, they always smile, they love it, and they feel a warm glow, Dubuk, dubuk. How much soybean dubuk did you eat today? Tumne? Katu Kalo, Pahari Dubuk, Katu Kalo, Pahari Dubuk. Hey Bhagwan, Gajabaro. Wow, that's fantastic. They love that word. It's the same, Pat. In some languages, they have a word which only exists in that language. It only exists in that language. In my knowledge, because I lived in Nepal many times, they have a word which means very good, very nice, beautiful, fine, great. And that word in Nepali is Ramro, 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 Raamro, Ramro. So this is used very, very much in Nepali. And so this is a word apparently unique only to the Nepali language in my knowledge, Ramro. Imperial? No, it's only hot water. I am the last drinker of alcohol on the planet, Imperial Valhalla. I am the last drinker of alcohol. I do not like it. I can't say I hate it, but I definitely don't like alcohol. It does not agree with my mind, body, and soul. And people often hear me tell them the story about my Mora Sharabi Bab, which means the story of my long departed and dead alcoholic father. What's behind that, Imperial, is alcohol can be tolerated by people all of their lives and they never get addicted, but other people do. And sometimes alcohol has terrible, terrible destructive effects on people's personalities, their lives, and their families. It really, really does. Vivek, I'm a little bit of an expert on arthritis, a little bit, but I'm not at the moment now. I stopped nursing 23 years, but they're different types. But, give me 5 minutes and I will tell you what I know about it, okay? And to get you thinking, you probably know about this, Doctor Vivek, but not all medical people know. All right, look, I'll come to the point, what I know. Uric acid is directly related to joint pain, arthritis, bones, and all this, as I understand. Uric acid is often involved with Vivek, right? Many people think, even some medical people think, oh, uric acid, arthritis, that's it. But there's much more to it. Apparently, there is uric acid which is not so harmful. And listen, everybody, there is other type of uric acid which is harmful. And the secret subject is, to some people, foods which contain purines, P-U-R-I-N-E, Purine. If that food contains a high amount of purines, then you should avoid it or just eat it, drink it now and then only. It's not just all uric acid foods um, um, contribute to arthritis. It's foods which contain purines, high amount of purines. And um, purines form uric acid. Right. Let's come back to it, Vivek. I'll just answer a few more questions. Oh, Imperial of Valhalla. Asir. Asir. That looks like a nice Greek word. Imperial. All right. Well, you've asked me a very good question. I do get sometimes these time machine questions, and I say this. Valhalla. Where are you from, Valhalla? Are you from Scandinavia or not? Please tell me. Please tell me. Just a little bit of information. Certainly here in South Asia, the root cause of widespread corruption is, this is South Asia, and I'm also talking to people in parts of Africa and South America and the rest of Asia. But in Western cultures, usually we have serious safeguards against corruption, but not perfect. In South Asia, the original seed of corruption is, no, it's not poverty. No, no, no. That's an excuse. But it's not good to be poor. It's not good to be poor. It's not happy. The original seed of corruption is exam cheating. And Valhalla, if I could go back in time, I would invent a human gene which would reverse any tendency, any ability for the student to cheat in exams. This anti-corruption, I mean specifically, this anti-exam cheating gene would make it impossible for all humans to cheat in exams. It would be so successful. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Get the meaning behind what I'm saying, okay? Then you'll know I'm very serious. This anti-exam cheating gene would be so damn effective, they would never need in any exam center in the world these CCTV cameras. They wouldn't need one. They wouldn't need one examiner watching for exam cheat. Wouldn't need one examiner in the exam hall. The examiner could go into his office, put his or her feet up, smoke a beanie, have a cup of tea, watch cricket on TV. And I'm serious. This, if I had a time machine, exam cheating all around the world is a very, very old subject. In some cultures more and some less. So there you are. So that in every country on the planet, all pharmacists would be real, knowledgeable, honest pharmacists. Or I mean, 100%. There are some very good pharmacists. Don't misunderstand me. All nurses, all doctors, all pharmacists, engineers, everybody, social workers would have passed their exams honestly and would contribute to much less corruption in society. Society would be much better, and every country in the end would be a true superpower. Read between my words also what I really mean. All right, now, Vivek, I didn't forget you, man. I didn't forget you. And more messages, please. More messages. Thanks, Pat, for that. It's Dubuk, Dubuk. Now, if you say Dubuk in the Himalayas, in this part of the Himalayas, people's smiles and eyes will light up immediately. People often hear they eat dubuk, that's grounded up soybeans and gohot dal, the primary ones, right? They eat it 2 times a week regularly. They keep strong, you know. But you lovely mountain people, seriously, don't eat too many soya beans. Don't eat too much soya beans. Don't eat it every day. Eat it 3 times a week, as much as you like quantity, 3 times a week max. Because eating too many soybeans may seriously affect the hormone levels in males, and active males may not want to have their hormone levels too much decreased. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do know what I mean. And also, as you get older, also 3 times a week is enough to eat a big, powerful meal of soybeans, but don't overdo it. You know. Vivek, look, Vivek, you know, and everybody you should know, you've only got to look on Google or YouTube and you can just type in foods which are moderately, no, no, type in foods which are very high in uric acid, foods which are too high in purines, causing high uric acid. Purines is the specific subject, purines. Purines, Purine. Purines are what actually cause high uric acid levels, arthritis, perhaps serious kidney problems also, Doctor. Yeah, Dr. Vivek. Um, yes, Vivek, father. I'm not saying barbary barb again. No, I'm getting tired of saying barbary barb. Barbary barb. Hey, Madam. All right, Vivek. Food adulteration. Why is it so high? Why is it so high? Food adulteration. In India, Nepal, and many other countries, much less in the West. Why is food adulteration so high, Vivek? The answer is very, very obvious. I will tell you what I think. You lovely viewers, please tell me over the next 10 minutes, what is the main single cause of food adulteration in India? What is it? Vivek, David, what is the reason that most European and other Western countries are so well behaved and civilized? Oh, look, outside of the West, there are millions and billions of well behaved and civilized citizens also, Vivek. There are. Um, but you're generalizing, but that's okay. There is the reality. I'll say it a million times. Accountability and discipline in cultures are hugely important. Accountability. I won't go into a long talk, but if you people look back on some of my previous live streams, you will see me talking extensively about accountability and discipline. Accountability simply means that you, the responsible citizen, are fully accountable for your work, career, position in life. Bus drivers, jet pilots, public cleaners, road cleaners, public toilet cleaners, politicians, NGOs, Nagarpalika, municipal council, Nagarpalika authorities, fund managers on all levels. Jila Panchayat, people who manage district funds, PWD, people who are responsible for improving roads, road maintenance, and many, many other areas. And that you citizens keep an eye on these people. We keep an eye on all of these public bodies in the West. It's our responsibility. We keep a close eye on all public servants. And if from any public service area in most Western countries, when the first bad smell, no, it's not that, it's corruption. When that very first smell of pig, greedy corruption comes up into your nose and mouth, you look into it. And if it's serious, you report it. You report it to the police and the higher authorities, local magistrates, who, by and large, in Western countries, are very good, responsible citizens, mostly, but not always. Local magistrates, police, social watchdogs, a good word, watchdog. And that you see, and this is why this answers a lot your question, Vivekji. This gives a big part of the answer to your question. Accountability, accountability, accountability with a big, big capital A. And discipline, discipline also in all areas, in all areas. Some countries still don't have consumer watchdogs. They don't have consumer watchdogs. Now, about food adulteration, did you get Imperial Valhalla? Because of time and energy, please go back and do a replay of my live stream a few minutes ago. That's the best I can do, okay? I did talk extensively on it. So you please go back and replay what I said a few minutes ago, okay? What are you people saying about food adulteration? What is the big single reason for food adulteration widespread in South Asia, Africa, and other parts of the world also? Oh, Debashish Kaur. In top universities in the world, there are no CCTV cameras in exam rooms. Is that correct? How correct is that? Maybe some university, to ensure original degrees, not imitation, dirty, cheating, corrupt degrees. Maybe they do have CCTV cameras, and or they have a good number of serious, dedicated, honest examiners in those. I don't know. Can you look on Google or YouTube and get a more accurate answer to that? You know, we'll keep talking about it, Debashish. Thanks for coming back. Namaste to you, salam from Bangladesh. Yeah, Krishna Dev. Oh, Krishna Dev. I must pin that message. Thanks, Pat, for coming. If you go to sleep, thanks very much. I love you as usual. Thanks, Pat, from Queensland, Australia. Australia. Krishna Dev, namaste. I'm originally from England, born in 1949, after the cunning British Raj left India. Yeah. Lived in Australia a long time. And Krishna, I call myself Mountain David because I've lived in the Himalayas half of my lifetime, coming and going, you know. Thanks, Pat. Good night. See you tomorrow if you can come, yeah? Everybody who's wondering, who is Pahadi David? उसका नाम क्या है? Pahadi David या Bahar ki David है? Good. Just look on the bottom of your screens, a short story about my background, yes? Gagan Munna, you didn't come back. And it's nice. Gagan Munna must be older than 76 because Gagan's calling me his son. Not real son. No, I'm sure. I'm sure you're not my real father. 100%. Yeah, no, I am. I'm 100% sure. Hitendra Sharma. Namaste, Hitendra. आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? बाप रे बाप. Wow, that's a beautiful question. इस जन्म मैं ब्राह्मण नहीं हूं, लेकिन देखेंगे अगला जन्म शायद हो जाऊंगा. Ah. Um, my Hindi's not bad, but maybe you're not sure. No, Hitendra, look at the pin message on the bottom of the. Yeah, Debashish, please spend 5 minutes. Just type in the top universities on the planet, in your knowledge Google, Baba, how many top education centers around the world have CCTV system. Now, this live stream from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Central Himalayan time is, we have a break. In 15 minutes, we have a supper break. Come back at 9 o'clock, okay? So please now start to send your last messages. And in 15 minutes, we can have 1 hour supper break, okay? Also, Debashish, a part answer to your question would be probably in most Western cultures, we do not have a widespread, ingrained into the culture. We do not have a widespread genetically DNA produced exam cheating culture. We just don't have it. We don't have it. And we will expose it very quickly. That's probably part of the reason too, you know. Imperial Valhalla. Valhalla, Halla, 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 Matkaro. That sounds like a Northern European name. Gorka. Gorka ji, namaste. Thanks for coming back. We're having an interesting live stream tonight. This first part of my live stream finishes in 15 minutes, okay? 1 hour supper break. Come back at 9 p.m., please. Please now send your last messages now. And we'll have a break after 15 minutes, 1 hour break, okay? Imperial of Valhalla, India or Norway? You're saying, of course, it's India since you got settled there, India and Nepal, especially the Himalayas. Now, I'm asking, maybe I misunderstand. Valhalla, where are you from? Where are you from? Right, Debashish, right. And Vivek ji isko suniye. The main reasons are exactly what Debashish Kar says. And the actual the final hard copy reason why there's so much of food adulteration is this: insufficient, incorrect, sometimes dishonest and corrupt food testing, weak law enforcement, Right, this is it. Because if there are any health inspectors, if there are any health inspectors listening to me talking at the moment, if you are corrupt and you accept corruption and bribes, bakshish, to turn a blind eye to food or drink specimens which you may actually have tested yourself, you are the lowest form of humanity. You are the lowest form of humanity. You health inspectors and analyzers in labs who give wrong, incorrect results to adulterated food and drink. This is an extremely serious crime and sin. You who do that corruption are the lowest form of humanity, the lowest form of humanity, because people do get very, very sick from your corruption. They get very sick. They sometimes die. Hitendra, well, you're enjoying the supper break. West of India, west of England. Actually, I was born in the south of England, south of London. Thanks, Hitendra. Thank you. Look, you like my 25 shorts. Be happy and buy. Um, um, Hitendra G. You like my 25 shorts. Good. They were on. I'm still learning about this, and we have a small team, normal, common people like myself, editor and manager. And so those shorts were done in vertical mode, were they, for Facebook only? Tell me, please tell me. I want to look into this and do some better things on this subject of shorts. Are you saying shorts in vertical mode? 1.5 minutes max? Did you see those only on Facebook? Or can I make shorts also in vertical mode, short ones on YouTube also? Please answer these questions, Hitendra, before we finish in 10 minutes, okay? Look, Vivek, I have spoken very, 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 very much about eggs for vegetarians, yes or no. Look, I'll only say this now inside half a minute. Eggs are not fertilized. Eggs are not meat. Eggs are a super, super, super protein food, a complete super protein food containing most or all of the essential amino acids, building blocks of protein. If vegetarians eat eggs every day, 2 or 3, but not these sad city and town produced chicken eggs, they live like this, half dead and half alive. Fresh village produced free range chicken eggs. Wow, wow. For more information, Vivek and everybody, you can see almost every live stream. I talk at length about fresh village eggs for vegetarians. Don't be afraid to eat them. Don't be afraid. Some of the longest living humans eat eggs every day. Fresh village eggs, right? The best. If you eat eggs, you will not commit any terrible sin in front of your family, neighbors, friends, or God. God will be happy if you eat fresh village eggs every day. Really happy. Ah, Shiv Pyramid, thanks for coming back, Shiv. We're finishing this first part of the live stream in 5 minutes, okay? So please, at 8 o'clock, Central Himalayan time, have a 1 hour supper break. Then please come back at 9 o'clock, okay? No more messages now because we must finish in 5 minutes, okay? G Holder, no. Thanks for coming back again, I think, G Holder, yeah? No, I'm not American. I'm definitely not American. I was born in England. Look, just read the pinned message on the bottom of the screen. Thank you. Ah, Valhalla. Yeah, absolutely. You are 100% correct, Valhalla. I know very well that, although I've got my own team, the video quality is decades old. It is, I admit it. Because of budgetary reasons, to be honest with you, I still use a 5-year-old phone, which is starting to complain now. You can see, can't you, in the video quality? But I think in 3 weeks' time, a good friend's going to buy me a new phone, a simple phone, not an expensive one, which I can manage easily. It's got Wi-Fi inbuilt, Wi-Fi in it. Yeah, inbuilt Wi-Fi inside the device. And so that will be a big step for me. And then I won't need to use a Wi-Fi device like you call in here in India, dongle, yeah? Wi-Fi device won't need to use that. But I actually don't use that for streaming, you know. All right, then let's finish in 2 minutes. Thanks, Dharam Ramaria. Dharam Ramaria, beautiful name. Thank you, Dharam Ramaria. Mujhko kabhi kabhi sandesh bhej do, Dharam Ju. Kabhi kabhi ek chota chota sandesh bhej do, yaar. Ah, halka fulka wala. Rian Bhatt. Namaste. Thanks for coming back, Rian. David, who is your spiritual master? I don't have any spiritual master. I don't have any conventional spiritual master. I'm not a genius. I'm not so clever. But I personally, Rian, bypass all the conventional methods. Some of these spiritual masters have a great lot of knowledge. Some are a long, long distance from the real thing. We're talking about Nakli and Asli, right? Okay. Look, my spiritual master, bypass spiritual master, I directly communicate with the great, great supreme power, which I call Prakriti, nature, outside nature and inside nature. I cut out all of the conventional, normal spiritual masters by directly communicating. I don't have to pay for it either. Yeah. Low budget traveler. I cut out all of those masters with all due respect for them by directly communicating with nature, outside nature and my inside nature. That's it basically, Rian. That's basically it, yes. Cut out the middleman. Be an independent thinker. Imperial, it may be my ego speaking. It may be. I'm not a genius. I'm not so clever. But some of us, we need to develop more of an independent mind. Let's wake up more in our lives, Valhalla. Sometimes I feel that I spend long periods in the daytime daydreaming. I'm only half awake. I'm only half aware. Anyhow, let's have a supper break now, please. And come back in 1 hour. And please, the more interesting messages you send me, the more interesting doors you open about life. Wow, wow, wow. Humanity. Wow. Eh? And many, many other subjects. All right, okay. Please come back in 1 hour. And I love you all. And thanks very, very much. Yes, I'll enjoy. Thanks, Harsha. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. A very, very valuable member of our team on live stream. Very valuable. Thanks, Harsha. 1 hour. Boom, boom.